11:30 at night, where everybody wants to stay. Testing the van with the King shocks. Didn't air down. Probably should. I think I'm gonna do that soon, but look at the view out here. I'm actually very close to Bryce Canyon. I'm not sure what this is called, but I've seen these trails for a long time. I guess it's getting kind of repetitive. I've done a lot of searching on the maps, places to go see. And this is one of them. So I guess maybe I'm headed down into this canyon. And maybe up and around where these mountains are. I'll see. But I definitely do have to air down soon. Pretty green out there. Maybe that's like Death Valley. That's green chlorite. It's a pretty cool little trail. Just like hoodoos starting to form, or forming. This is a super scenic backcountry trail. Thankfully the bugs are not going crazy. Temperatures are good. Hope it doesn't start raining and I make it through to some sort of another side. I am experimenting with the tire pressures with the King shocks. I started out at 45 all around. Now I am to 30 all around. I think I gotta go. Man, this is really cool. Really pretty color. You got green. Almost looks sort of blue in some spots. And of course all the red. Another tire pressure adjustment. I'm going down to 25 all around. And I'm unloaded in the back, so I could probably, go less in the rear. But I think these vehicles, I need to get it on a scale. I think they're pretty evenly balanced. So take a look at the scenery. Really pretty out here. Thank goodness it's dry. You see the hot rod. So I've gotten it to where the front is a little lower than the rear. I've got the King shocks running full soft. Headlights, approach angle still good. And then Casto Canyon. I don't know if I'm driving down through that, but kind of want to take this trail right here because look at these colors. Again, another, probably the same exact formation as what I was looking at on the other side, but beautiful green, red. Of course, the hot rod's making short work of all this stuff. This fan's so awesome. All right, let's keep moving. The plot steepens. Of course, camera, zero justice. Actually, that wasn't bad. I definitely think a rear shock mount rework is in order. I keep hitting bumps and then I hear my supply box in the background go flying. Of course, I'm asking a whole lot more than somebody would of this vehicle. It's just so capable, especially the more it gets modded. I'm really thinking of going back to a regular, smaller exhaust to shut it all up. I don't need super crazy power. I'd rather, a little bit of responsiveness and then be able to get where I'm going quietly. Crazy formations up here. Let's see if we can get a good zoom in. They're sort of like hoodoos, but a different material, different minerals. This would be a phenomenal camping spot. Look at this. The colors. You get those formations. Been kind of cruising along for the last little while. More like sedimentary layers, but almost possibly some volcanic activity mixed in. Any geologists? Oh, look at that. The beast. This thing's so damn awesome. I'm gonna do a pretty cool little clip right now. Get some capability. Show what's up with this thing. 70 miles an hour on pretty decent shaped dirt road, but not super smooth. Air up time with the new onboard air compressor. It's a Viair, and I forget which model it is, but it's one of the higher power with a 2.5 gallon tank, like a higher power compressor, and it does reach all 4 tires. I'm doing one at a time. They mounted the gauge and the switch in the trunk above the unit, so I'll basically have to stop before I'm done off-roading, click it on, fill it up, and then be able to air up really quick, even with it super low. Alright, I think I'm not going with the Toyo anymore. That sucks. Brand new tire. The freaking sidewall's cutting. Alright. Good job, Toyo. Alright, this is where it's mounted. So it is out of the way. I just need to make sure that I turn it on before I'm done airing up, or before off-roading, so I can air up more quickly. Another good view. Castle Rock Campground and Fremont State Park. Years ago, I took my Husqvarna 701 Enduro through the Two Shore Mountains, and like one of the last scenic things that I did. You know, I take that back. I went back through Escalante and Hell's Backbone, or Devil's Backbone, whatever it's called. But I took a photo by that little cave at the Fremont Indian State Park, I think it's called. But sweet area. Early formations that might end up being hoodoos eventually. There's Interstate 70 out there. But yeah, I'm right above the Castle Rock Campground, so there's a bunch of people down there getting set up for the 4th of July. Looking for a little peace and quiet and some off-roading. There's a lot of OHV trails out here. It's kind of what I'm tempted to do with the Beast. Kind of sucks because now I got to back down this. There's no turnaround right here. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing for the next few minutes. I always like these formations. Best time of the day, in my opinion.